Friday Sermon, 11th April 2025. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that there were negotiations which took place with the people of Derma. Derma was a well-known city from Medina on the way to Syria. When the people of Derma heard about the incidents of Khaibar, rather than opposing Islam, they sent a representative to the Muslims in order to negotiate a peace treaty. The Holy Prophet ﷺ accepted this and granted permission to the Jews of Derma to remain in their land with their wealth. Delay in offering prayers. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that it is narrated that when the Holy Prophet ﷺ returned from Khaibar, he walked all night. When he felt tired, he set up camp near Medina and asked Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu to ensure that he awoke for Fajr. As Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu was also tired, he was unable to wake anyone up, including the Holy Prophet ﷺ. The Holy Prophet ﷺ awoke when the sun had already come out. The Holy Prophet ﷺ set out with his companions and after a short while stopped to lead the Muslims in the morning prayer. The Holy Prophet ﷺ then said that if one forgets to offer a prayer, then they should offer it as soon as they remember, for God has stated that prayer should be established for his remembrance. A leaf from the leaves of heaven. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that whilst on the way back from Khaibar to Medina, the companions raised their voices with slogans glorifying Allah. Upon this, the Holy Prophet ﷺ instructed them to use a normal volume of voice, for they were not calling upon one who is deaf and distant. Rather, they were calling upon one who is all-hearing and ever-present. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said to one companion, "Shall I not inform you of a leaf from the leaves of paradise?" The companion replied, saying, "Yes, of course." The Holy Prophet ﷺ said to recite, "There is no power to avoid sin or do good except through Allah." His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that most narrations incline towards the Holy Prophet ﷺ staying for 40 days or more in Khaibar. The Battle of Khaibar resulted in many benefits for the Muslims and Islam. For example, the surrounding Arabian tribes, which once used to plot against Islam, became fearful and began extended offers of peace and even accepted obedience to Islam. Similarly, as a result of Khaibar, the majority of Jewish power in Arabia was eliminated. Then the victory of Khaibar also resulted in better living conditions in Medina. It is recorded that after this battle was the first time the residents of Medina were able to start eating contently. According to Imam Bukhari, the expedition of Dhat al-Riqa took place in 7th year after Hijrah, after the conquest of Mecca. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that one of the reasons for this expedition was that a man came with trading goods to Medina and the people of Medina purchased those from him. He informed them that Banu Anwar and Banu Dalaba were gathering an army against them. When the Holy Prophet ﷺ learned of this, he began preparations for a journey. The Holy Prophet ﷺ set out with anywhere between 400 to 800 companions. From them, he deployed various contingents along the way, all of which reported back that they did not find any army. Upon reaching Nakhl, the Bedouins fled to the mountains. From Nakhl, the Holy Prophet ﷺ proceeded to Dhat al-Riqa, where the Muslims met with the army of Ghatfan. However, there was no battle, but still the threat of battle remained. As this state of potential battle persisted, it came time for prayer, and the Holy Prophet ﷺ offered Salat al-Khawf, manner of offering prayer during times of fear or potential threat. This entailed one group of people offering half of the prayer behind the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and then switching with the second group of people for the second half of prayer, while the group not offering prayer stood guard. Unique connection of the companions with God. One night, Hazrat Abd bin Bishr radiallahu anhu and Hazrat Amr bin Yasir radiallahu anhu came forward to guard the Holy Prophet ﷺ's tent. They both split the duties through the night. As Hazrat Abd radiallahu anhu offered prayer, he was attacked a few times by the enemy with an arrow. He didn't stop his prayer and once completed awoke Hazrat Amr radiallahu anhu. Upon seeing his state, Hazrat Amr radiallahu anhu asked why he hadn't woken him earlier. Hazrat Abd radiallahu anhu said that he had been reciting Surah Al-Kahf in his prayer and he had not wished to break his recitation. Such was the extraordinary connection the companions had with God. Miracles during the expedition of Dhat al-Riqa. There was an incident related to a bird. One of the companions took a baby bird and the bird's mother came before the companion. This bewildered those who were looking on. The Holy Prophet ﷺ asked why were they surprised when this bird has come to save its baby. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that certainly God has even more mercy upon you than this bird has shown for its child. During this expedition there was not much water left for the companions to do ablution. Hazrat Jabir radiallahu anhu was instructed by the Holy Prophet ﷺ to pour the few drops of water onto the Holy Prophet ﷺ's hand while saying the name of Allah. The water then began to flow like a stream until the entire tub was filled. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, quoted the promised Messiah alayhi salam, explained that when such a high level of connection with God is reached like that of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it is possible for such miracles to be exhibited which appear beyond human capacity and bear in them the hue of divine power. An example of this is when during the Battle of Badr, the Holy Prophet ﷺ threw a handful of stones which became a storm, causing the enemy to become blinded and defeated. God explained this in the Quran when he states, "And thou threwest not when thou didst throw, but it was Allah who threw." The Holy Quran, chapter 8, verse 18.